Welcome to this Hockey Inside Out show bonus episode. I'm Stu Cowan of the Gazette, joined by former Canadiens Chris Nyland and Rick Green, who were part of that 1986 Stanley Cup championship team, and our hockey analytics guru, Andrew Berkshire. Alex Newhook's having a pretty good season with the Canadiens and showing why Kent Hughes went and got him at the draft last year in the trade with Colorado. Knuckles, what do you think his ceiling next season might be for goals scored?
I don't know, 15, 20. Like, it depends. I think he'd be good secondary scoring, where he, depends who they get him with. If Kirby Dach comes back and they end up together, that could be the making of a good second line there. We'll see. But a lot of speed, quick hands, all that stuff. I just, again, not the biggest guy. You got Gallagher, you got Newhook, you got Caulfield. You got to get some men with these little guys to insulate them. And, I think that'll happen at some point, but certainly I think 15, 20 goals.
Rick?
Yeah, I mean, look, it's 51 games this year with 13 goals, I guess. Injuries maybe slowed him down a little bit, but I would like to think, just judging from what I've seen, he'd be in the 20 goal mark. Depending on who he's playing with. Again, good speed, generates a lot of stuff on the rush. But the reality is, I think that it's a safe bet that he would be in the 20 goal mark for me.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with that. I think that's where I expect Newhook to be. I actually wrote about him for Montreal Hockey Now yesterday, and I'm pretty impressed with his season overall. He had that stretch where he was playing center with Slavkovsky and Anderson in that line, and they couldn't really do anything together. They just did not mesh whatsoever. But since then, he's been pretty productive, battled through a high ankle sprain, which is an injury that notoriously is tough to come back from in season. And got to be even more tough when your biggest asset is your speed, right? Your acceleration in transition. I think long-term, to put Alex Newhook in the best position to succeed on this team, he's probably going to be on the third line, where you want to have, just based on how this team is being built, you want your third line to still be a scoring line, right? You can't just have a bunch of checkers there. So I think that's where he fits. But next season, wouldn't be surprised to see him get second line minutes, a bit of power play time, maybe not on the top unit if Dach is healthy, but still, he's going to have opportunities here. And frankly, I've been impressed with how he's battled through having to play center for I'd say half the season, maybe even more than that for him. I don't think he's a natural center. I think he works much better on the wing. It allows him to cheat a little bit for offense up the wall and try to get some of those breakaways. He's not able to do that as much at center, and his defensive work is not great. So at center, he's a little bit more exposed as well. So I see a lot of positives with Alex Newhook going into next season, especially if he can be put in a position that suits his skill set a little bit better.
Yeah, I see 20, 25 goals, especially if he plays with Kirby Dach or he gets some better linemen. He's had a role in Yoel Armia playing as well as he has this season, playing on his line and with Gallagher. Is that a third line next season? Who knows? Possible. He's definitely better at center recently than he did early in the season. But again, I think great pickup by Kent Hughes bringing in Alex Newhook. Well, that's it for this HIO Show bonus episode. Please make sure you like and subscribe to the Hockey Inside Out YouTube channel. Go to montrealgazette.com/newsletters to sign up for the Hockey Inside Out newsletter. And of course, go to hockeyinsideout.com every day, where you'll find all the latest Canadiens news.